Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I'm Hello Good Game, and today we'll be playing Magic the Gathering Arena in Mythic Rank with a new standard best of one deck. A red, white, and blue mid-range. Jeskai is in the house. We'll be playing with Lier, Disciple of the Drowned, filling our grave with instants and sorceries, and then, well, recasting them for literally double card value. It's going to be hard for our opponents to keep up with this build. If you don't already know, what I'm describing to you, we're going to just, go through in depth the deck list as a whole, discussing both the strategies and synergies held within. Furthermore, demonstrating this against the best decks and players in the world within our Mythic ranked gameplay footage. And then wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. And, well, we've actually got some really exciting news to showcase at the end of today's video. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help support for free. You can also become a YouTube member to challenge me directly every single Sunday to a 1v1, brah. All right, so cheers, enjoy, and let's take a look at the new deck. Here we are with a Jeskai Midrange deck. Now, you could argue that this is a control build, but then why does it have the dragon in it? All right, so you settle down, okay? We do not have many creatures in the deck, and, that argument is valid, I'm sure. We have a 2.7 average mana value, though, so it's a little bit lighter. 24 land to support 5 creatures in the deck, 31 non-creatures. Generating a lot of value within this deck is going to be the name of the game, and just making sure that we can always, interact with our opponent, right? The majority of our spells here are at instant speed, which really does help out quite a bit for ourselves as well. Now, let's talk about the creatures. First and foremost, 2 copies of Lier, Disciple of the Drowned for 5 mana, a 3/4, what we're building the deck around. Spells can't be countered. Now, this will only go for our opponents because, first things first, Make Disappear has a casualty clause on it in which we can sacrifice a creature that we control to copy the spell Make Disappear. We can sacrifice our Lier. If it's going to be removed anyways, due to a field wipe or, something crazy, a planeswalker that has a really nice minus on it or something, just sacrifice it, right? Of course, you do have to remove the Lier from play before you can counter spells. Now, we don't always have to sacrifice it. Sometimes we can just bounce it to our hand and then counter. This is a little bit more convoluted, but I did want to mention that because it's pretty important. All right, furthermore, each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback, and the flashback cost is equal to its original casting cost, which is ridiculous. I don't know why, but okay. And through this, we're casting the spells from our hand, we're discarding them from our library to the grave, and then we're gaining additional value through recasting them from the grave, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is the Disciple of the Drowned. We also will be utilizing Zurgo and Ojutai, pardon my pronunciation, for 5 mana, 4/4 flying in haste, and it does have hexproof as long as it's entered the battlefield this turn, which is every single turn. Because whenever 1 or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, putting 1 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. You may return 1 of those dragons to its owner's hand. That will bounce Zurgo back to our hand, and that means it had hexproof the entire time it was in play. Right, so your opponent cannot target it. They'll have to use a Shouldered's Edict, non-targeted instant speed removal, which there's not a lot of, right? So that makes it very easy to put in consistent pressure to our opponents, as well as, the only Hullbreaker Horror for 7. It's a 7/8 with flash. This spell can't be countered, which is amazing. And whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1 of the following: either returning target spell you don't control to its owner's hand, or returning target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. We can use this to bounce our Lier back to our hand to protect it, which is great. We can also bounce the Hullbreaker back to our hand. Cool. Furthermore, we can offset any of our opponent's tempo. Beautiful. Not to mention countering now everything on the stack without the counter clause being triggered from Lier. Just from the stack to their hand, it's as good as that. Not to mention it's a 7/8, so nobody's ever going to deal with it damage wise. Sorry, mono red. The other creatures that we have in the deck will be the Wandering Emperor's 2/2 Samurai tokens with the -1, and the Mirrex 1/1 Mites that cannot block with Toxic 1 generated through the Mirrex. All right, the rest of the deck is value-based, some recurring value through the Celestis for 3 mana. The day-night cycle will start when it enters play. It taps for mana of any color. We can pay 3 plus a tap to trigger that day-night manually. And of course, whenever that does trigger, we will draw a card, discard a card, and if we choose to do so, gain 1 life throughout the process, which is great. So this is really good to A, sift through our deck, B, fill the grave, and C, passively heal us. Nothing to complain about there. While we're talking about the life gain, it does exist as well through Union of the Third Path for 3 at instant speed, drawing a card, and then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's just going to be amazing considering how much draw is in the deck. Now, some of the draw: Moment of Truth for 2 mana at instant speed, looking at the top 3, 1 into hand, 1 into graveyard, 1 into library. This is great because, we're getting to see the top 3, which is crazy. So, sifting through our deck very quickly, filling our grave, grabbing stuff into our hand, which then goes into the grave. And, that's just absolutely beautiful, right? So Moment of Truth works with the deck fantastically. We also have Memory Deluge, 2 copies of this for 4 at instant speed, looking at the top X, where X is the amount of mana spent on the spell. Flashback from the grave for 7, if you don't want to just cast it for 4 with the Lier. Of course, you will look at those that many cards, like I said, and then put 2 of them into your hand, which is really cool for card advantage. All right, so that's the draw within the deck. Everything else is going to be tempo/removal. Fading Hope and Soul Partition can be used, like I said, to protect your Disciple of the Drowned while simultaneously oppressing your opponent's tempo. Elspeth Smite, 3 damage to attacking or blocking for 1 at instant. Bolt creature or planeswalker for 2. If it dies, exile it instead at instant speed as well. Evil for 2 at instant speed, destroying either enchantment or creature with 4 or greater. Abrade, also for 2 at instant, destroying creature with 3 or less. 3 damage, it's a little bit different. Or destroying target artifact. It's kind of the same though, which is great. We can counter through Make Disappear for 3. We already explained this. And then the Field Wipe through Brotherhoods and 3 mana sorcery speed, either destroying all artifacts with mana value 3 or less, or dealing 3 damage to each creature and planeswalker, which is really quite nice. It's not going to hit the Lier, it's not going to hit the dragon. Nothing hits the Hullbreaker, and it should clean up your opponent's field state, which is pretty groovy. So, you're just upsetting your opponent throughout the majority of the game. The Lier can also distribute +1 counters to your creatures, which is really nice, and exile your opponent's tapped creatures while simultaneously giving you 2 life gain, which is pretty cool through her other abilities, which may be activated at instant speed the turn she enters play, as she does have Flash. Alrighty then. We have the Empire, the City, and the Defiance for utility lands alongside Mirrex and Field of Ruin to control our opponent's Mirrexes. And, then all the dual lands you could ever want to keep the mana base consistent, which it really is. It's a nice mana base and a very fun deck to be playing right now. So, I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that. And, we'll be back after today's gameplay footage, which is ballin', to talk about some exciting news. So don't miss out, and we'll be back. All right, our opponent will be going first. We have 2 lands, removal, counter spell, looking for a 3rd into our Celestis. I don't want to play slow. The white bolt. Cool. Right? I've heard the legend. Do you think they squee? It's pretty good value. Right? They're spending 2 mana, we're only spending 1. Life gains out, hope is up. Eldon is active. Bounceroni. Yep. I guess. I mean, it deals with stuff. Pass tonight. Gaining 1 life. Yep. Pass partition. And then we can... Can't counter Feldon. I mean, it kind of sucks. We'll kill the Phoenix. This land is a go. It'd probably kill it. I'm gonna give them 1 turn. It's probably a burn spell. Interesting. They're playing around it. Oh, I suck so bad. Good for them. Good for them. Okay. Smart. That's smart. It's only mana of any color right now. Auto Tapper hates us, but hey, what do you do? Take the land, right? That's our 7th land. Yeah, I mean, I like land. That's a double cast as well. We'll just throw this Make Disappear out. They're going to deal with the Lier, and that's okay. You know? It is okay. No, you're not going to? I mean, I'll take the damage. Especially when you spend your mana early. Say what? Interesting. Let's look for life gain. That's the easiest thing. Well, I mean, we already kind of have some, right? Take action. Toss the rune. Well, actually. Toss the beach. Kill the Murex. Absolutely. I will take a blue source. 1 island, please. And, we are knight. We want a double spell. Or just wait. We could double spell. We may as well push it today. Why not? It's a free life. Stack it up. Really? I mean, the bounce spell into hand, graveyard, and library. Keep utility lands, right? And, I think we've played a land this turn, right? It was the Field of Ruin. I guess just jump in one more time. I mean, we have 13 life still. Keep the utility land in deck. And now we get a cycle, right? We're just defending. Oh, absolutely. Toss the truth. We're gonna bolt Feldon. Exile nullifies his effect, I believe. Maybe not. I actually don't think it does. They'll still get it. They got another Murex. Nice. It's nice to only deal 2 damage to it, right? Not 3 or 4. Yeah, they still get it. What are they taking? The Scamp. They take the Swift Spear instead. A little bit better. Are we blocking this? I don't think so. That's how good Murex is a mono red deck can use it. It's kind of like the One Ring. It's just like really, really good. We do have field wipes as well. Play the land past turn. Swap it tonight. Throw our counterspell, which we could still casualty, but they have so much mana, right? It's just not that good. A third Murex. What? Interesting. And they're tapping out in main phase. This is bold, to say the least. We know we can get a free block. Alright. You're done. You're done. Can't bring the Phoenix. We block you. You're done. Watch us top deck a field wipe right after this. Oh, without doubt. I have no doubt of this. We can leave that there. Let's just push. That's not funny. Oh my lord. I want to keep it in hand, hide it from them. Moment can go to graveyard, so we can recast it. Hilarious. Actually, I might keep that to protect my Lier. We'll double cast to go back to day. Start getting some damage in. Right? We may as well just end the game. It gets to a point, right? Plenty of value. Let's just finish him. Let's let them see it. And it's going to deter them from making a bunch of mites. Hello. Do they have lethal with 3 cards? And 9 mana? Maybe. Somehow I doubt it. Hello. So when they do this main phase, I know that I can like interact with them and not be scared about losing the Disciple. So it's like, I know I can use this to bounce this and not lose the Lier this turn. Take this guy, it can go. Memory Deluge is going to find us a new one anyways. Boom, 4 damage for 1 mana. Voltage Surge, sacrificing an artifact. You are a legend. Toss the land. Gain life. There it is. Right. The one, the only, Hullbreaker Horror. Mono red mites. Just really love making mites. I'm not sure that's how mono red's meant to be played. Sure. What else you got? Oh, that's easy for them to recast. I was thinking probably not so much, though. Oh, no, 1 damage. Hullbreaker Horror can basically just beat mono red decks, unless they go wide. And even then, they have to like keep winning the game that turn, basically, because goodness gracious. I mean, it's pretty easy just to bounce these non-blockers. Typically, you're bouncing blockers, but you know, it is what it is. And then we'll just swing for 11. Plenty of fuel left. You know, we're not out at all. Like, we can even just replay the Disciple and continue. 20 damage on 3 land? Can you do it? I don't think so. I love the hellos. You're forgetting the second half of it, though. Right? Hello, Fresh. Oh, nice. Good game, bro. I like that, you know, these mirrors has worked out pretty good. Pretty good. Sorry, you know, though. My bad. All right, going first with what I would describe as some bomb-ass land. Coast in first, Plains second, and then we have access to both Smite on an attack and truth. Officer. What's the problem? We're gonna just probably truth looking for a second red source, right? I'm gonna take it. Then we'll do a little draw. Thanks for the raid, Killa. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. 1 to my hand. 1 to the graveyard. 1 to the library. I got distracted with the path. We're supposed to take the land. You can't tell me what to do. We'll let them go. You know, they're like, oh no, untapped land. Little do they know, I have no idea what I'm doing. You gonna bounce that back, homie? Or are you just gonna keep it? The +1 counter's nice, so we're just gonna keep it. That's okay. I mean, big hit, right? 4 damage, it's no joke. Gonna play your Sky Knight? No. Alright. Union for a draw. Gain 6 life. Grab that land, homie. It could be a counterspell. It very well could be. But is not. So that's good value. That's a 3 for 1. Oh, near perfect timing. Especially when we combo it in with a Destroy Evil. Throw up the land. Holding out Truth with Smites, but I don't see them having haste. The Officer coming down. Truth Adelphia? Well, you're coming into my hand to kill that immediately. I mean, we'll get a land anyways, right? And that's, we already have 5. It's a draw engine. I'm just dunking on it. Straight up while you're tapped, I'm taking it. There's just some cards that are too good. Like that will get out of control. All right. Counterspell? Yes. So they do exist. I can pay 2. What you got, Willis? Take the hit, take the draw. Looking at the top 3. Moment into hand. Thank you very much. Dragon back to hand. Has haste, so no problem. That's a sad, brutal Cathar. Painland goes to grave. Dragging in, let's hit. Smite to hand. Dragon back to hand. End turn. Firing a smite. Can't counter it. It's pretty good. We can counter that though. Poor soldiers. Poor soldiers. Not today. Going first. Moment of Truth makes the land much better. Make disappear alongside it while going first. Even more so. If we don't have to counter, if we don't have to remove, we'll just take a draw. Keep the land around. Hope can go to the grave, that's fine. Fourth land is always nice. I mean, I'll just keep filling the grave, baby. Let's go. I don't want to throw them all away. Because then I'm only getting single value. I need double value. It's a pretty groovy hand if we can continue to curve past 7, because it's a black deck. They're going to have, you know, a ton of removal. I'm going to channel that land, I think. 4? I don't think it's me 1. Maybe a little later we'll do it. They're taking my Memory Deluge. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable! Good on ya. Let's continue casting because it's fun. I'm just going to spend this mana now, right? Otherwise, I would have kept the end and non-targeted it, but I don't mind casting. Bolt can go, we take it. Auto tapper, you know? Not yet. Let's keep waiting. That's fine. I mean, there's nothing really that great to take. I mean, it is good. Actually, it's their turn, so me double casting here doesn't matter, right? I may as well truth again. Right? Definitely. That's a lot of life. This needs to kill Shieldred. Right? Well, I'm still going to kill it before it attacks because I don't want to lose my Memory Deluge. I think. Now we see his Shieldred. Liliana. Impressive.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault. Drop it.
Impressive. Well, not so much.
You chose the wrong day to cross me.
If they have another one, it is. Because I had to
Fine.
two-spell that.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Worth killing? No. I don't think so. I mean, we could, but... Dang it. Okay. So we disciple and smash it. Yup. We've hoped to bounce the disciple back. Yup. Not too sharpy. Another. Please, sir, may I have some more? Ooh. Okay, bringing it... Not bringing it back. I'm going to keep it day by main phasing the Deluge so they don't get as many. Right? I want a field wipe. Celeste, this is really good for us. And I think the Emperor... So they're gonna get a couple cards here. Right, it's not great. Really? I mean, I kind of just want to let them have it almost. They're working so hard. Right? With some nice options, even if they have removal. And any removal. Ooh. Should we just immediately... Actually, no, it's only going to 4. That's fine. It's when it goes to 5 that we don't want it. All right. So let's moment out. Take the Durgan. Graveyard Library. And then we're going to exile ourselves. Yup. What do you do? What are we going to lose here? Union, you're scared of the life gain, are you? Concealing Curtains gets activated and takes the Hullbreaker Horror. You're a complete dog. There's no way they don't. That's just funny to me. Fine. We keep misspending our mana. Auto tapper, I can't stand you. So we might lose because of that. We can still do it. One card in hand. They're top decking here. This is their chance to remove it. If not, we do have a Soul Partition untapped. I guess they take the Soul Partition here with their Trespasser. I wonder if they know what to take. Underdog. Oh? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna block it. Hey, Maya, what's up? They get the draw before the end of the... Okay, and it's quite a good card there. I'll draw. I mean, that's fine. Right? Just double down on it. Not really a problem. Let's take our hit. And we're big chillin'. The curtains isn't a problem. Shouldered is, for sure. Okay, we're back at it. And we have 7 mana. So let's moment it out. I mean, that's kind of weird. Another moment here. You keep a dragon in case they deal with one. 19 cards in the deck. And now we will partition ourselves. There's a lot of things to do. They could have another removal spell. Hit for 3 to 12. Underdog back at it. Okay, down to 9. That's... Wow, look at you go. Drawing another card. They did pay 2 life for that. A land out. Dragon out. Take the damage. One mana. Oh, no. Yeah, 1 mana. No, 2 mana is not enough to protect it. Oh, I didn't mean to play it. They might have removal. We'll see. I guess we could casualty it if it was going to die anyways. They have so much mana, though. Okay. Paying life for this. Every time. Oh, the menace. I guess. I'm going to keep Destroy Evil. Just take 3. It has to hit shouldered if they play it right. Just let it take whatever. I mean, we could cast what it targets, right? If they take the Hullbreaker, they get life. Okay. $17 cards. Oh, what could go wrong? Land out. Well, burst. Let's gain some life. We're running a little low, I noticed. Oh! Gain 10 life. Okay. What? Where are you going? I have some more spells to play. Oh. Going first. Good land. It's a little light, but it's here. It's good. We're gonna start it off nice and slow and play catch up on 2. Hello, good game. I love when people say that to me. That's the best. Playing our second land. I really hope we find our third. A little risky if we don't. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Oops. I'm taking it. I'm taking it, baby. And you're tapped, so you can't counter mine. Let's go. It was all part of the plan. Missing the land drop. No! We'll go tit for tat on that one, I guess, huh? That's my only Celestis, chat. I don't know if the life's worth it, but I'm taking that extra life. Missing our land drop again, huh? Counterspell. Exile, you're a dog. Another. I mean, it's not great. They're getting value on us for sure. I mean, maybe the Might wins us the game. I don't know. Mirix is no joke.
Keep watch for intruders.
No, you go. No, you go. I hope I don't need that soon. They don't have a Murex, so... Don't you remember what I did to the last one? We're being patient, chat. We're being patient. Ooh, big tough guy. They need a counter here. One more removal. Second. Seconding down on the Might. Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Do I hear removal for 5? They take the Emperor instead of the Might.
Remember your training.
Well played. Well played.
Try not to miss me.
Maybe a little premature. That hurt. Oh my gosh. I felt that one reverberate back on me. Okay, having been accumulating a negative hermetic charge. Woo! My ancestors will be dealing with that one. Right, that's not right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Where's the next one, you know? This would be a good counter. I would say future lineage, but you know, with my love life. Loving that land. We have 7 more poison counters to put out. They are snowballing here a little bit. That's why I said that temporary lockdown might have been a little premature. I don't know. This land. Land will win you the game. It'll also lose you the game. I'm gonna bluff and keep those in hand. I wish I had a make disappear. And then we could casualty a Might. You know? Bummer, bruh. Yeah. Bummer, bruh. So that slows us down. We would have had lethal next turn. They get their own? Wow, control matches. Murex versus Murex. Come on! This is brutal, bro. I wish. I wish. A fairy, fairy.
Fast as a puzzle. I'm going to solve it. I've got eyes everywhere.
Go around. What? I might need the number to that hotline. Okay. I understand. I'm not allowed. Vigilance kind of sucks, you know? We're so close. Where's Proliferate when you need it? We have a bit of life. These are big creatures, though, and they just get bigger. They've got double blocks, so these aren't going to work. Unless we deal with one. Well, it's no Lier. We'll try it, though. It's worth countering. I want that draw, homie. Pass over. We could still make a Might. And then kill one of these blockers on our main phase after the Summoning Sickness is dropped. You know, doesn't look good. It's a lot of damage. Right, we're forced to take it if we want a chance to win. And then we also need to top deck another removal spell. You know? A little bit, and I had no counters and nothing over there, right? So it's close. This is a close match. It's pretty good. That's a sign of desperation and should not be done on your main phase. Does it result in lethal? I certainly don't think so. What do I know? What do I know? Keep spending that mana, bro. They're like, no.
Don't worry.
I can't. There's too much of it. Oh, yeah. All right. Big hit, baby. Let's go. Please, sir. May I have some more? Mythidelphia. Phase 1, eliminate blocker. Phase 2, Durgans. Phase 3, single poison counter. To 9, life total of 10. Looking at the top 3. Card into hand. They are hitting for a lot of damage. Easily 10 plus. They may have lethal. Good game. It was a pretty good game. I mean, nice control match right to the end there. Those Teferi tokens bullying us. We were so close. We were so close. Yeah, that was great. The Lier, little late to the match. Unfortunately, we didn't get to, get double value from our spells, but nonetheless, I liked it. Alrighty, Jeskai Midrange. Pretty cool. I liked it. We could definitely add in the, what's that terrible field wipe that makes Smite tokens? No, incubate tokens. Why can't I think of that right now? Sunfall. You could definitely go into this deck. I'd like to see you as well. Because it's Brotherhood's End doesn't always hit everything, right? And Sunfall, it's good enough. The dragon's usually out of play, and Lier should not, you probably cast that first or something, right? But the channel, we're talking about exciting news. I've kind of been teasing. It is the Wilds of Eldraine early access streamer event on the 31st. So don't miss out. We're going to be live on Twitch all day, pumping out the content. And in the days preceding this, literally the next 9 days, theory crafting. New decks every single day into the spreadsheets, brewing it up. Make sure we, have a deep understanding of the set on opening day so we can showcase the best of the best for you. We don't want anybody misplacing those wild cards, and just looking to have a lot of fun at the end of the day. I love it. The early access event is some of the best gameplay for me. Everybody is, at a fresh start, and we do our homework so we can excel, and, you'll enjoy. So come hang out with us, like I said, on the 31st, live on Twitch. And of course, we're going to pump out that content here for you on YouTube as well. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss out on the noties. And just have a magical day. All right. We'll see you soon in the next. Peace.